Hi, Peter Marshall here, and you are listening to TV Confidential.
Available right now at the Hollywood Museum is a lobby exhibit that honors Barbara Eden and I Dream of Jeannie that features the original Jeannie costume that Barbara Eden wore in the pilot for I Dream of Jeannie, along with the original bottle used in the Jeannie pilot, the hat that Larry Hagman wore in the I Dream of Jeannie pilot, and more. Both the I Dream of Jeannie lobby exhibit and the upcoming Gilligan's Island lobby exhibit are the latest additions to the museum's popular ongoing lobby series, which pays tribute to iconic and legendary individuals in entertainment. The Hollywood Museum honored Barbara Eden at the unveiling of the I Dream of Jeannie lobby exhibit on Wednesday, August 21st. TV Confidential was at the museum that night, and we'll play highlights from that ceremony in just a second. But first, as we are making our way around the buffet table, who should we run into but our friend Michael Stern. We're at the unveiling of the Barbara Eden I Dream of Jeannie exhibit at the Hollywood Museum, and we're waiting for the main event to start, but we're just kind of walking the floor, and we bumped into our friend Michael Stern. Michael Stern wrote a wonderful book about his encounters with Lucille Ball.
It's called I Had a Ball, My Friendship with Lucille Ball, but I'm here because Barbara Eden got her start on I Love Lucy.
That's right.
She started as Diane, and she played this sexy woman in the country, and Fred and Ricky were all in love with her.
I know that Lucy was very much a mentor to young actresses such as Barbara Eden, and the cool thing about Lucy is that she was secure in who she was, and she wasn't afraid to be seen and to take people like young actresses like Barbara Eden under her wing.
You have that so correct. Especially with Barbara Eden, she was wearing a dress, and Lucy made it even better for the character. She knew that this character had to be more sexy and made it more tight and, made it look like she was this beautiful, sexy woman, which Barbara Eden was and still is. But Lucy had a class at Desilu Studios. It was her class that she taught new and upcoming actors, like a workshop. She was the teacher. And she discovered a lot of people like Carol Cook, and Ken Berry was in the class, and a lot of these actors started off with Lucille Ball.
We're talking to Michael Stern at the Barbara Eden lobby event at the Hollywood Museum. Michael Stern, author of I Had a Ball, the story of Michael's encounters and friendship with Lucille Ball and many other famous TV icons. How did you first meet Lucy?
I first met Lucy by going to a filming of her show called Here's Lucy. It turned out that my neighbor's mother's boss worked on the Lucy show. And with that, I was 10 and a half years old. I had to lie because you had to be 12 to get in. And I got to meet Lucy's mother, who went to every filming of her show. And I brought my scrapbook of photos, and she said, "How would you like to meet Lucy after the show?" I said yes. So I got to meet her after the show. She was wonderful to me. She was like 12 feet tall because she was actually on a couple stairs. But just looking up at her, there she was, Lucille Ball. She signed an autograph for me. She gave me a kiss. And then, like, she was going to push me away, like I was done, one time. But then I just happened to see her over and over again. And she finally said, "Look, Michael, you could be my number one fan, but you better get a job and stay in school." So I actually got a job working at the May Company in North Hollywood. She came from Beverly Hills to North Hollywood, and that's like you need a passport to get to North Hollywood. But she came, she bought linens for me, and from that day on, she said, "Do you play backgammon?" I go, "No." She said, "You'll learn." She gave me her home phone number, which is like really special. And I was at her house like 3 days a week playing backgammon with her.
Michael Stern is with us. Michael Stern sharing some memories of his friendship with Lucille Ball. Michael is the author of I Had a Ball, the story of his friendship with Lucille Ball. And just what are the odds that, she could have easily said, "Well, thank you very much, Michael, go away." But
exactly.
But somehow, she connected with you, or there was something about you that spoke to her. And not only that, she gave you some good advice on the spot, which you obviously took.
I listened to everything she said, but I think one reason she took to me, because I always knew, even at 12 years old, the difference between Lucille Ball and Lucy Morton. Somebody was just trying to take my shrimp away at this Barbara Eden party. Come on. Wow. Is there any more shrimp? No more shrimp? Oh. And she was going to take it away and give it to somebody else. But I always knew the difference between Lucille Ball, the actress, and Lucille Ball, the person. And whenever I was at her house, we never talked about what were you wearing in episode 32. And when you said this to Fred, and when you said this to Ethel, we always talked about what was in the news that day. We talked about friendships and this and problems I had or issues of the day. That's why I think we bonded so well. I didn't treat her as a movie star or a TV star. I treated her as a person.
That's why you remain friends with her for the rest of her life, and you can learn all about Michael's friendship with Lucille Ball and his encounters with other famous baby boomer era celebrities in Michael's book, I Had a Ball. Where can people find your book?
Available, thank you for asking, at thelucyfan.com.
That's thelucyfan.com.
Or Amazon or any place like that, but go to thelucyfan.com.
Michael, thank you for spending a few minutes. I will let you enjoy your shrimp.
Yay, thank you very much.
Michael Stern, author of I Had a Ball, from the floor of the Hollywood Museum before the ceremonies honoring Barbara Eden and I Dream of Jeannie on Wednesday, August 21st. Earlier in the program, we heard from Herbie J. Pilato, who we also spoke with before the ceremonies. Herbie hosts Then Again with Herbie J. Pilato, which is streaming now on Amazon. By the way, the ceremony honoring Barbara Eden took place 2 days before Ms. Eden's birthday. The evening, as always, was hosted by our friend Danelle Dadigan, founder and president of the Hollywood Museum, and included a special surprise birthday cake. The evening also included remarks from such luminaries as Elliot Gould, who co-starred with Barbara Eden, Ginger Rogers, and Ray Milland in Quick, Let's Get Married. Anson Williams, who made his directorial debut directing Eden in Your Mother Wears Army Boots. Eden's longtime friends Lonnie Anderson and Peter Marshall, and esteemed film critic Leonard Maltin. Leonard Maltin talked about Eden's extensive motion picture career, which, given the renown of I Dream of Jeannie, is often overlooked.
When you say the name Barbara Eden to anybody who's been on this planet for any length of time, I defy you not to smile. Because that's what she promotes, I think, in our consciousness, in our collective consciousness. And I'm not just talking about I Dream of Jeannie. I'm talking about, I was a fan of How to Marry a Millionaire, the first TV series that we did. And I was young, but I was an avid viewer. And 5 Weeks in a Balloon and Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea. And we worked with George Powell a couple of times, The Wonderful World of the Brothers Grimm, Seven Faces of Dr. Lowe with Tony Randall. She's in a lot of movies, as well as TV shows. And she came along just after the first wave of the Hollywood studio system, the 30s and 40s, when the contract players were groomed to be stars. But she was here for the second wave, which was the television era. So if you're channel surfing and you come upon a Perry Mason episode, yes, that's her. Or a Wagon Train, yes, that's her. She did a lot of that work before she became a star in her own series. And I think what she's given us all is a lot of pleasure, a lot of happiness. And it continues to this day, because these shows, especially, of course, I Dream of Jeannie, are still fun. They're innocent fun. I think kids today can relate to them just as easily as anyone did when they were made so many years ago. And that's why her fame endures. And of course, a long time ago, she tripped and fell into the fountain of youth. So that doesn't hurt either.
Leonard Maltin talking about the eternal youth of Barbara Eden, along with the happiness and sheer pleasure that she continues to provide, not only through I Dream of Jeannie, but her career in motion pictures. The Hollywood Museum honored Barbara Eden this past Wednesday, August 21st. TV Confidential was at the museum that night. We'll play more highlights from the ceremony, plus we'll hear from Barbara Eden herself when we come back on TV Confidential. Ed Robertson, along with her friend Donna Allen Figueroa, who I understand has a new book out.
Yes, it's entitled Fall Again Beginnings. It's the first part of a 4-part contemporary romantic series set against the background of working actors.
something that you know a thing or two
Well,
about.
you write what you know, and I have been working in the business for several years.
It is not necessarily autobiographical, but it's based on...
Sure, many of the experiences that the actors in my book have, many have happened to me, many have happened to friends of mine. It's not, if you're looking for Valley of the Dolls, it's not, it's grounded in reality.
It is grounded in reality, and it's the first in a series.
Yes.
Called the Fall Again series.
Fall Again.
Which is available as a paperback as well as an ebook and in Kindle at fallagainseries.com.
Hi, this is Titus Welliver. You're listening to TV Confidential.
Attention sports fans, now you can watch every football game you want all season long without leaving your home with Dish for about $50 a month. Compared to your cable bill, you can save almost $600 a year. Call right now and sign up for Dish and watch every football game you want. With Dish, there are no boxes to pay, plus get free installation as soon as tomorrow if you call now. And with Dish Anywhere, you can watch your favorite sports and channels on your smartphone, tablet, or laptop. Be one of the first 100 orders right now and get a free voice remote. Don't miss a single football game all year long and save a ton of money. Get a free voice remote and free installation as soon as tomorrow. But you gotta call All American Dish right now.
800-296-1251. 800-296-1251. 800-296-1251. That's 800-296-1251.
One more item. Our friends at Time Life invite you to celebrate happier times, good old-fashioned values, and small-town America with the release of the Ultimate Mayberry Collection, a 3-volume, 14-DVD configuration of the very, very best of The Andy Griffith Show, Gomer Pyle, and Mayberry RFD that is now available exclusively at TimeLife.com. The Mayberry Collection includes 47 hours of family entertainment on 14 DVDs, including 64 episodes of The Andy Griffith Show, 24 episodes of Gomer Pyle USMC, and 16 episodes of Mayberry RFD, including the pilot episodes for all 3 shows, plus a free bonus CD, Andy Griffith Icon, plus a 36-page scrapbook, 2 colorized episodes of The Andy Griffith Show, the 1986 reunion movie, Return to Mayberry, and a whole lot more. That's the Mayberry Collection. The Mayberry Collection available exclusively online at TimeLife.com.